to bounce back, T.O. What do you think? What wins out here? It seems very much like two clashing styles.
Illinois doesn't force a ton of turnover, so Tennessee's at least going to get a shot at it on the offensive end, and then they're going to continue being Tennessee on the defensive end. I do think I do like Illinois. I think Tennessee with Jacoby Gillespie, they're going to have an advantage there at that spot just because he's so fast. Nate Ament's so good. I think it's close, but after losing 2 in a row, I think Kansas, after losing to Kansas and Syracuse, I think Tennessee actually bounces back in what really is a home court advantage because Nashville is going to be a lot brighter orange than darker orange.
Yeah. Tyler, what do you think?
I think for Tennessee to win this, they're going to have to make shots. And I think it's going to come down to Nate Ament scoring a lot and providing them a lot of offense. Also, Jacoby Gillespie, he's going to have a big shooting night. I know he hasn't shot the ball as well as usually the past couple games, but I think he's going to have a big night. I think Illinois has a lot of weapons, and they have a lot of guys that can get hot. I think Stojakovic, if he has a big game, and Boswell plays really well, those two players are key to me. If they have big games, I'm going to lean towards Illinois. But my final answer, which I hate to bounce back and forth like this, I'm going Tennessee. I think they beat them up defensively, and I think the freshman Nate Ament has a big game and scores for him.
Jeff, there was, it wasn't long ago that Tennessee knocks off Houston, and we're like, whoa, Tennessee. Maybe they're going to be right back in the top 5, top 10 mix, and I don't know if it's just a residual of having a battle with Houston for 40 minutes, but they just haven't been good since. They lose to Kansas, then they lose to obviously Syracuse. And I know those are tough games, but they were 8-point favorites in both of those games. Kansas without Darren Peterson, and obviously a Syracuse team that's on the way up. I don't know, Goodman. I think this Tennessee team is extremely limited offensively. Like if Gillespie is not bailing them out and playing hero ball, they're going to have a really hard time.
No, you're 100% right. And their front court's good. And they rotate in 4 dudes, but there's nobody that you can really throw it into. You're not throwing it into Felix Okpara or Cade Phillips. So much is on Gillespie, and I watched.
And Carey, Carey is the guy they have. I mean,
Carey's an X factor. He's an X factor because he can score in there. He's a little undersized, but he can score in there. And I like Estrella, who's coming off a little bit of an injury there. But Gillespie is small, and so much is on him because right now Nate Ament isn't consistent. He's not. I mean, he's just I think he's still getting used to, number one, the physicality of college basketball, no doubt, because he weighs probably, I don't know, $195, but also the speed of the game. If you watch him, he just seems at times, again, sped up and driving into guys when he shouldn't be, and he should be pulling up and taking mid-range jumpers. He just seems right now, which is no surprise. I felt like this was probably going to be the case with him, and it's going to be until January, even February, until Nate Ament really kind of, finds his stride and is consistent. But until then, this Tennessee team has a hole, and to me, it's another scorer on the wing to take some pressure off of Gillespie and Ament.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Illinois. I'm gonna say Tennessee cannot.
Me too.
Cannot keep up. So, and you'll be there for it. You'll be in the building.